Are you
Hi!
gonna? Okay.
We're back, baby.
At our regularly scheduled time.
Yup.
Wow!
It is still so bright here in sunny California because it's only 5 in the afternoon, but it's fine.
5 is an evening time, I would say. Isn't it?
Yeah, it's like late afternoon, but you would still I would still consider it like afternoonish. It's on the cusp of being evening. And on like the cusp of the end of the afternoon.
Okay.
It's a middle point.
You know, sure.
You know,
Yeah.
because you do 9 to 5, you get off work like end of the
In the
day.
evening.
Well, you wouldn't say
I would
5
say
in the
I would say
evening.
4 o'clock, 4 p.m. feels very evening.
I disagree, but I can see your point of view.
Did I say 4 o'clock feels evening? I meant to say
Yes.
afternoon.
You did say 4 o'clock feels evening, and that's why I was like, no.
I was thinking about it, and then I mixed up 4 and 5. 5 feels like early evening. 4 o'clock could never be evening. 4 o'clock
No.
is always the late afternoon.
But see, 5 feels like it goes. Okay, this is like way too long of a tangent on like hours in the day.
I think it's also because I sometimes eat dinner at like 5:30.
Really?
Yeah. It's
Oh.
your body needs to like digest stuff. So eating earlier is like sometimes better for your body. Yeah, helps with
Good to
miscellaneous miscellaneous health benefits that I can't recall right now because I don't care enough to know them.
Claire, the health expert.
I am
On some
such
parts.
an expert. Are you kidding me? What? No.
Wow.
Speaking of names, because you said mine. Hi, friends. I'm Claire.
And I'm McKaylee.
And this is our podcast stream thing, Anddragons, where we walk through Dungeons and Dragons character creation by walking through making a character.
Gosh, every week I feel like I've forgotten how we do things and what this is. Even though, I guess this is like only my second week back from a like 3-week break, so.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I was like, I also am I feel like I'm the one who always says what we do.
You do, but I'm still like, what happens next? Now what do we do? Am I supposed to have something pulled? Like, I don't know what's going on. So,
okay.
I'm chaos still.
We stumble through it every week anyway, so.
That's true.
Classic, fun, chaos, Claire and McKaylee times. Welcome, hello, I hope you're having a great time.
Having a good time. Having a good time.
I'm so scared to do that because it
was closer. We were close, but you were so quiet I couldn't tell if we were well enough.
I was nervous.
Oh no.
Yeah. Well, okay, actually I was telling McKaylee before we got on, I was going to bring this up.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking about how we're like at that age, right? Where we're in between being Gen Z and a millennial.
Mm-hmm.
We're like, I feel like I resonate with both sides.
Could go either way.
I feel like more with Gen Z stuff, but the point is, so correct me if you disagree or whatever.
Okay.
But I feel like the thing that millennials do is they start a podcast, right? And
yes.
the thing that Gen Z does is they start a stream.
Yeah. Is that why we're between deciding if this is a streamer or a podcast?
We call it both. We've called it a podcast this whole time.
No.
But here we are. We're
streaming.
We're streaming.
Yeah.
We're streaming it, boys. So I think that's pretty accurate to the age that we are.
Yeah. We can't decide.
We're split in the middle. And this,
because I'm stuck in the middle.
It all makes sense. We don't like decisions.
Mm-hmm.
We roll dice for all of the stuff that we don't know what to do because we don't like decisions, and clearly we can't even decide.
Nope.
If we have podcasters stream off of both of them, one or the other, I don't know.
I don't fucking know. Still figuring out the beast that is Twitch, so.
Yeah, Twitch is cool.
Here we are. It's fun.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's so much in a lot of ways. You know what I mean? Like it's.
It's
I don't know. Just like we're just tech savviness is not on our list of things that we are.
No, not at all.
Of course why we are duct taped together as a whole thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine. It's okay.
It's great. We're doing great.
Yeah, we're doing so good.
It's fine. It's all fine. Sometimes we have a stream. Hopefully the stream even looks good. I don't even fucking know.
I think we look good.
Well, I mean, there was the issue earlier, like an hour ago, of frame dropping, but maybe that's better.
Hey, I think that it's, things like, here we are.
Here we are. Dear God.
Speaking of us being here, this is not a segue. I just implemented this myself. I was going to go over some disclaimers.
Oh, I thought you were going to be like, we're also on Instagram, like, make it a, like,
you know what?
Segue into that?
No, let's do that. Let's segue to that. You're so smart.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We're right here on Twitch right now, but maybe we're on YouTube right now because we upload these to YouTube.
Do you mean if someone's watching this on YouTube and so there right now is on?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't know.
Thinking ahead.
That's all. I'm forward thinking. Mm-hmm. That's all I am.
For sure.
Yeah, we have YouTube, we have Twitter, and we have Instagram, and we have a TikTok.
Woo.
But we don't have Facebook because why?
Because Facebook is confusing when you're trying to do it for a
No,
group.
we just don't. I don't think that would be so. That would be.
It's also a very millennial, old person thing. That we don't need.
Yeah, no, but also I feel like we don't. I don't know.
We have
Facebook
Instagram. We
cool
subscribe to the Facebook stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. But yes, we exist in other places, and they're all in our about from our on our Twitch. Here we are.
Which in our about page, you can also find some fun rules that Claire's gonna go over in our disclaimers. Look at that, another segue.
A segue, yeah. Those rules, they're basically just letting you know that this is a safe space. We're all here to build a D&D character, and we're all here to have a good time.
Woo.
Kindness is the priority, and respect and stuff. So we do. That's what we want. Good vibes. Good vibes here. And just, be nice and stuff in chat, and just in general. It's good to be nice. It feels nice to be nice,
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. That's, I guess, is that a disclaimer? That's just like a.
That's just saying nice. That's our general rule.
Just be nice.
Yeah. Be a good person.
Yeah.
Be your best self.
Be your best self. Certainly. Also, we never know if we're supposed to do these disclaimers or not. Here we are. Yeah, we're doing D&D stuff, but we're not affiliated with Wizards of the Coast because we're just not. The Wizards of the Coast is the official D&D people.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, we're officially cute, so here we are.
Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle.
Yeah. So there's that. We are also, just FYI, I mean, if you haven't heard us say it like 3 times, maybe, we're making a D&D character, of course.
Mm-hmm. Level 3.
Level 3, which means that we're going to go over some D&D stuff and fantasy backstories. Ooh. And sometimes our more traumatic backstories might be rooted in some sort of reality that's an adjacent reality. So basically it just means that be nice. We're talking about D&D and fantasy stuff. Mm-hmm. But also be respectful, because you never know how close to home a story might be hitting somebody. And we want this to be fun and silly and safe and also helpful.
I do hope this doesn't relate to anybody, but I made a character today that I'm working on a backup character today that was so their backstory is that they were cursed to be some sort of stuck in an animal shape, and then they were somebody's pet for years and they just got out of it. So
wild.
That's the kind of backstories we do here that may or may not relate to somebody's. I hope you weren't a goldfish.
I'm just thinking about Ronald Weasley's rat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was thinking of it more as the collector from Guardians of the Galaxy, where it's they have a museum of some live creatures and some plants and artifacts and stuff, and you just happen to be one of those things in there that they may or may not know that you're actually an animal. Maybe you're on display as a human that was cursed. I don't know. It's a time.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You seem so confused.
I'm thoroughly confused. It's fine.
Okay. That's what I'm here for. To confuse the Claires.
It's not hard. It's not difficult to confuse me. I've got so many thoughts happening.
Oh no.
Oh, also, last thing. everything about us is pretty cute. This is pretty wholesome. All this. But we curse
so
sometimes.
wholesome. We do no such thing, Claire, in my Christian household. Nah, I'm kidding. Fuck.
You're not even in your own house, are you?
I'm not. I'm in an Airbnb. Woo!
Nice. Amazing. Sweet. Love it.
Yep.
Very good.
No,
Yeah.
we curse.
Just
Be aware. I apologize.
I mean, it does. It's kind of deceiving that we just
that we have sunflowers and like
yeah
bees, bumblebees everywhere, and then.
But hey, that's fine.
That's my favorite. I just love my favorite kind of character that I love to make because this is what I love about making. I made a barbarian, Path of the Beast, and her whole thing is that she looks so like innocent and cute, but then she like kind of like hulks out and like makes like claws or like a maw or a tail and just like eats people's throat out. That's my favorite kind of thing when they look so like, they look so deceptive to what they really are capable of. And that's what we are in terms of cursing.
Do we want to attempt to make our character like that today? Just like the preface of it?
If we roll a barbarian, I'll cry.
I don't know what's going to happen, but we could it's a challenge maybe.
I would love that. That's my favorite kind of characters, when you see them and you don't expect what they really are,
Okay, so we have
a goal.
Is it a secret, or is it just like the first time you see us, you don't suspect us to be what we are?
Yeah, I think it's more of the second part. Yeah.
Okay, so our appearance doesn't lend the assumption that we are dangerous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We're the fluffy bunny rabbit that turns into a feral werewolf at night,
Are we gonna make a rabbit folk? Is that what you're speaking into existence?
That'd be really cute. I haven't made a rabbit folk before.
We on our test walkthrough of this.
We did. Oh, we made. Yeah. Wasn't it evil though, or was that? That was we made a couple characters before we started streaming.
I think it might have been evil.
And like 3 of them were evil.
I honestly, I
think we only made 3
the evil ones. They're so fun.
They're a ton.
Whether or not it makes sense whether or not we can justify why they're evil.
Mm.
Well, but that's also part of it. Like to be able to justify why a character is evil, you have to like look at it from their perspective and understand it from their perspective.
Yeah.
This is pulling in theater thoughts.
We are theater girls, so
yes. Oh yeah. She, her pronouns.
Yes. Dems are pronouns. Yep. I just started a new job and I have such a like Texas like training to always say like yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am. But I'm so concerned sometimes like that I'm saying the wrong pronoun, and so I like slips out sometimes, and I'm like, oh shoot, what if that's not their pronoun? And then it's like, so I'm trying to like rewire my brain like on the fly. It's really hard, but like, it's a time. Fast thinking.
Like I stopped saying ma'am and sir, not because of that, but because I've had enough people be like, don't call me ma'am.
Oh.
I'm not that old. And I'm like, oh, okay.
We're the same age. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is like you have to pause for a moment before you.
Yeah. I think also because I used to work in a nursing home for a while, and so that was a big thing with some of my residents where they wanted like they grew up in like the old people's times. They wanted respect.
That's the thing that I was definitely taught to.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I thought you said yes and at first, and I was like, what did I do wrong? Did I not yes and? Oh no.
Yes and to the transition.
To the transition. Are we transitioning?
Yeah. Are you ready for a transition?
I am ready for a transition.
All right.
Let's do this thing. Do, 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 do.
Never be in sync about anything,
No.
especially the transition.
No. Well, now we're even further apart in the country, so, like, things are gonna be even more off, I feel.
Yeah, you know,
Just
mayhap.
chaos. General chaos
Mayhap.
is what we're here for.
We are here for chaos, and
Chaos!
listen, I think we've embodied a lot of different types of chaos. I was unhinged for a bit. Um, Last week was just everything was chaos, and that was fine. And I think our transition will always be chaos, and that's also fine. I'm happy with that.
If we don't have a chaotic transition, can we even call ourselves anddragons? Like,
No, no,
that'd just be so off brand. Like,
it would be.
oh boy. What have we got
But
here, Mary Claire?
yeah, so lovely thing, this lovely thing is
This
our
old thing.
Is known as our character cheat. It's
Woo.
just because we're walking through character creation, and so we're going in a certain order, and this just shows the relevant things for this currently, which if you know stuff about D&D, we are the class is not on here, and the class information and stuff isn't, but that's because we're doing that later. So we start with our race, and then we go to background, and so on and so forth. These ability scores or the little bubbles will come in later. Don't worry. We will explain them if they are uncertain.
Yes.
Oh.
Lit. I just realized because I'm in the
Yeah.
process of moving, I don't have I have a little sticky note that I always keep on my desk that has the order that we're rolling in. I know the order, but like it's like a little like safety net to I feel weird because I just realized I don't have it.
Unsafe, Kaylee?
I feel dangerous. I'm like walking a tightrope and I don't have a net underneath me. It's scary, man, but it's also like exciting, nerve-wracking. We'll see.
This is absolutely true, Marshall. Chaos is our default state, and I
oh boy, oh boy. Okay, shall we jump into the chaos?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. What did you say?
Did I freeze or did you freeze?
I think I was talking, and then you started saying something, or maybe I started talking after you were saying something.
I don't know.
They went over each other, and what did you say?
I said, "Are you ready to get started?"
That's what I was also saying. Something along the same lines.
Great to know that we're still on the same like wavelength, sort of. We're like on the same page, but you're about to turn the page, and I'm halfway through the next page. Like we're on the, you know what I mean? Like, we're on the same. Hold on, I need a book. Hold on.
What?
Hold on.
Are you taking?
Because I have a book. By the way, I just got this book.
Ooh.
And it's Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. And the reason I got it is because one of the characters that one of the characters I've played with McKaylee that was intentionally like a duo sort of thing, that both the characters loved this book so much.
Because it was the only book in the orphanage they grew up in.
Yeah, so I have the book now. I'm going to read it because it's dope. But so
it really
basically, McKaylee's on this page, and I'm on the same page, but on the next side.
Gotcha. That's what you meant. I think I was on the next side, though, because you just asked, are we ready to get going? And I asked, do you want to start rolling for a race? So I was on the other side, man. I'm already going.
So I'm on this page.
You're on that page. I'm on the other page.
I got you. You're right. Now I have to fix this. I'm sorry. Just give me a...
Oh, dear Lord.
All the books supporting him are green.
Also, though, Claire, that's very wonderful. But also, are you excited for the new Green Knight TV show coming out?
Is it a TV show or is it a movie?
I thought it was a TV show. Is it a movie? Because that's even better. I have no idea. I've watched the trailer like 5 times. I don't
remember. Is my connection unstable? Listen, I don't know. Might be.
It's a little off. It's a little off, but we're getting what you're saying.
Should I try to fix that?
I don't know. Maybe it'll right itself. It's
all right. Well, if it gets worse, let me know.
Okay.
Is it a movie?
We love streaming.
No? It's a. I thought it was a movie. Is it not a movie?
I have no idea. Honestly, I really thought it was a TV show.
I think it's a movie.
Amazing. I'm here for it. You can come. Maybe when I wait.
Are you about to ask me to drive states over just to see this
I was
movie?
trying to think of when we might be in the same place, but I guess you don't live in Texas anymore either. Your family doesn't even live in Texas, so we can't even meet.
I go to Texas sometimes.
Maybe for a holiday, when I'll be in Texas for a holiday, if you're in Texas for people, maybe, I don't know, but we could go see it together. That's what the sentence is trying to be.
That's what the sentence is trying to Yeah. Sure. Oh no. Sir. Listen, sir. I don't want to elbow you out of existence, but it might happen. I think he needs a haircut. What do you think?
Yes. It's getting a little long and unkempt.
I'm scared it's just gonna snap and then we're just gonna be
plantless.
Picking up the pieces.
Okay. Yeah. Should we, now that we've got on this very long Sir Gawain Green Knight tangent,
right now.
Roll, baby.
I did it.
What'd you get? What's our race? 56?
Yeah.
56? Oh, we were so close to rabbit folk. But it's an owl folk.
Owl?
Owl folk.
Whoa, that's pretty cool.
It is really cool. Really exciting.
You've never made an owl folk?
Mm-mm.
What is do owl folk have? I know nothing about them.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have like sub races like.
I'm pulling it up right now, but I don't believe they do.
Has anyone made an owl folk?
Nope.
Has anyone desired to be an owl as a person? Not as a person, as a character. That's fine.
Do you want to be an owl? This is pretty lit.
Hoot hoot all the way home. Would you like to discover how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
Mm-hmm. Discover it yourself.
Does our owl know?
I think it's
this
is a secret that like is traded amongst all owl folk. All owl folk know how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. It's a rite of passage as you get older.
Is this a coveted owl secret?
Yes. That's why they eat it. That's why they always eat it in front of other people. They don't lick it all the way. Because they already know the knowledge, but they're not going to share it with other people.
Marshall says that we're frozen.
Fuck, man.
But we can still hear the audio.
Thank you, Marshall, for letting us know.
Listen, this is the episode where we actually become a podcast.
Yes.
Audio only. Welcome to our podcast. It's just a podcast. It's nothing else.
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
We love to be unstable, as
we do.
We invite chaos into our lives, and it's, it's a whole time.
What?
I'm just excited about the notion that all owls know how many licks it takes.
We need to add that to our world building. What we've
Yep.
got so far, Elvis is a fae, and all owl folk know how many licks it takes to get to the center of the Tootsie Pop. Done. That's a world. We've built it.
That's all we need. That's all we need.
That's all we need. I've built worlds before.
The word Tootsie is so... What? That means something. I've looked this up before. I've had brain rot about Tootsie Rolls before. It's like a morsel or something. Oh my god, no it's not. It's two. It's dual. It's
Tootsie
dual.
means two.
It's no, it's not two. There's two meanings and they're very different.
Oh.
They're very different. One of them is a child's word for a person's foot.
Mm-hmm.
And another one is a young woman, especially one perceived as being sexually available. Which I don't know how I feel about the fact that that is.
Oh, it's like Toots from like the.
Oh, you're right.
You
That's
know?
so true.
Like, how you doing,
brain.
Toots?
That's such a good point.
Okay, I'm working on it, figuring it out. This is